Let me make sure. It looks like I remembered to turn my microphone on today, so that's the excellent start. Um, cool, and it looks like I am streaming, so I'll assume that that is a true statement. I'll take another sip of my tea and then I'll get started. Yeah, yeah. So I guess we got chat action. So let's get going. So hey, hi, I'm Joshua. Today is July 17th, 2017, and it's lunch break roguelike time. Yeah, so what this is, it's a little project I work on during my lunch hour. So I do it every Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time, and I work on a little project that is becoming a roguelike that you can play on Twitch, which is interesting. I guess it's best just to show it rather than try to describe it. So let's just run the thing. Cool. So yeah, here is the game. On the left is a listing of all the things, the entities, the items, etc. in the game. On the right is the players. In the middle is the actual map of the game. I can draw this in. I can draw a little room. I can create some breaks that represent doorways. And there are enemies in there running around doing things. It's just there's no players in the map right now to actually observe them. So the fog of war is turned on and everything is dark. Oh no, you have to leave. All right, take care. Thanks for popping in for the short while. And here you can type in join, and then you'll see me. I pop in there on the left hand side, surrounded by kobolds, and there are a few items on the ground to pick up with or to interact with. And you can type move, and then say right up, and then that'll cue a series of moves that my player will do. My player just got hit by a kobold. And I will go up and grab the sword. And now I can go down, right, and see if I can get that kobold. Nope, he moved on me already. Okay, let me move down. Ah! I overshot him. Yeah, so this is kind of currently where it's at. I guess there are a few things I want to do, I suppose. Let me just go ahead and leave. And let's go ahead and stop this and just get right into working on this. So let's open up VS Code. Let me think. I want to be able to drop the held item. So let's go ahead and do that. I think in player is what we're looking for. Player.py. There we go. This is where we process the Twitch chat messages. This is for the movement command, but so I should be able to add another here and say, so this is under the if move. Interesting. This is incorrect. That should be like that, right? Yes. So you only how about this? So we only want to create the batched move action if we actually are doing a move. Otherwise, don't create it. And what else? So we want to say also another command we can do now is drop. So elif, what is this? Just lift this. Commands.upper equals drop. Then maybe just I should just make a creature be able to drop their held items. I think held items are unique to creatures. Yeah, so let's just add a drop method there because I think we do it on die too, right? We do, yeah. This little logic here. So let's just pull that out into its own little method. So let's just call it def drop held item. Hey D-Bash, thanks for popping by. I think we don't need any parameters. Copy this, paste it there. So if your held item is not a fist, self dot held item. This is the item to drop. Its position is equal to self position. Add it, and then also let's just, as a kind of a safety little thing, let's just say self dot held item equals item dot fist. Create a new fist instance too. Because if you drop your sword, you shouldn't have nothing in your hand. You should have your fists, and that's what we're kind of going back to. Item.fist. Let me see where do I create this? I probably create them up here, right? Yeah, just like that. That's fine. What's it complaining about now? Oh, I have to save it for it to lint correctly. Okay, cool. So then down here on die, I can remove this and just say self.drop held item. And then we still want to print the perishing text. That's okay. Yeah, that should work. I can quickly test that. Hey, Shakal Red. I don't recall seeing you before. Thanks for popping into my stream. Okay, let me grab that dagger. So left, left, left should be enough. Okay, so I have a dagger, and now if I do a drop, did it do it? Move up. It doesn't seem to be hitting the drop command. That's interesting. But let me take a peek at that. Did I not even? I didn't even hook it up, did I? Geez. So I implemented the drop command at the creature level, but at the player level, I didn't actually implement the. Yeah. Brilliant, Joshua. Yeah. This shouldn't even have ran. Oh, I didn't save it. So self.drop held item. There we go. All right. Yeah, if this is your first time here, as you notice, people just started jumping in immediately when I started debugging it. Yeah, don't hesitate. Always feel free to jump into the game and do your best to break it while I am working on it. Just I think it's a fun thing to do. It makes life interesting for me, at least. And you can also help me test the thing I'm actually trying to test myself too, which is helpful and useful. But also, I will probably quit the game at a moment's notice also, so be prepared for that. Okay, I have the axe. Can I drop the axe now? I can, yay! Yeah, that is good. Shakal Red says, so I came in to ask you, I have an assignment to make a 2D game, like you have a 10 by 10 grid on the left. Here, let me just do this. I have an assignment to make a 2D game, like you have a 10 by 10 grid on the left side, shapes. Let me let the people play, I suppose. What should I do this in? I would say use whatever language is easiest for you to program in. There's no reason to make it harder than it needs to be, unless you have a particular interest in learning a new language. Are you trying to drop your fist, D-Bash? Hopefully, you shouldn't be able to drop your fist. That would be bad. Yeah, Bluestone, we've changed that a little bit here. Actually, I think somebody was also suggesting. Here, let me get out of there, and then also, I think somebody was also suggesting an alias for move. So let's say or commands at 0.upper equals bang B. Yeah, so now we have the shortened version of move if you'd rather do that. And now we have the ability to drop items, which I think is cool, is nice. Let me commit this real quick. Players can drop items now. Hey, Tyreek, how are you? Cool. Also, I think I want to tone the Dungeon Master down just a little bit. Right now, let me just let me try just lowering how aggressively he drops new stuff in. Because if we play long enough, like the entire dungeon gets filled full of junk. So maybe make that less likely, but also maybe make the kobolds more likely. So let's just go point. So increase everything by 2. So 0.4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's just commit that real quick. Git add dot git commit or git status git commit /m tweaking dungeon master. And dungeon master is one word, right? Git push. And let's play a little bit. Since we have a few folks in here, Python aim.py. Oh, okay. So what did I break? I don't think I broke anything. I was making some pretty innocuous changes. And I'll leave this up for a bit so folks can play. I think over the weekend I had time to think about Tyreek's suggestion. So I took a stab at it on Friday and I wasn't successful, but I think I have a better way of canceling out those move chains. And I would also like to be able to let players kind of cancel it out by their own volition. Hey, false bark location. Yeah, things are good today. I think I'm going to. So I think I can. What is word? I think I can get the canceling working better, and also I want to start working towards that throw item as well. Nope, you're cooking. Nice, no worries, man. Cool. Well, then I'll just keep working. Oh, D-Bash is jumping in. Luggerseed. Okay, cool. So people are coming in. The Dungeon Master has been. I guess I didn't even check the new alias. Move. Right. Up. Move. Right. There we go. Okay. Hey, Bluestone. Move up, left, up. And move right. Nice. So the kobold did get me. I'm gonna go move up, drop, move down. I want the axe. There we go. Cool. So let's see if I can get the failing or the failing commands working better. So let's go to what I think what I want to do is I want to just have on the action itself have a method that will fail it. So you can call fail on any action, and that will handle the logic that normally used to be in the brain. So let me pop that there. Close that. So right now we have this thing where the brain will clear off all the child or the sibling actions until it gets to the parent action. But I could do that here on action itself on fail. And how about def fail? This will fail the action. And then it's going to be a very similar thing here. So if self.parent, so if it has a parent, that's the only time we care about this. Then while fail yes owner while owner dot brain where is it current action, is that right? So brain dot actions, this one actions at 0 dot parent equals self dot parent owner dot brain dot actions op at 0. That should work because if you have a parent, it better be in the action list somewhere. And then at the end, we should get to the parent. So let's just verify. If self.parent equals owner.brain.actions at 0. Owner.brain, or wait, yeah, so parent action equals owner.brain actions pop at 0, and then parent action dot on fail. Cool. I don't want assignment, I want equality. There we go. So if our parent, so we pop all of our siblings and eventually we should get to our parent, and then we get to our parent, call our parents on fail. That should be okay. And actually here now I can do something like current action equals self.actions.pop. If current action if you meet the prereq, perform the action. Otherwise, you can just do a current action dot fail. And that should preserve the existing behavior. The Bluestone's asking why sometimes on my stream you can change resolution and sometimes you cannot. I don't know. I have really not changed my stream setup at all. So that is probably on Twitch's end. So let's test this out. The move action the move action has siblings and a parent. So let's test it out on that. And that should be an easy thing to do. So let me join, and then I'm here. So I'll put a wall there, and I'm going to go move down, down, right, right. Cool, so that seems to have worked because the two rights didn't get executed. When I moved down and it failed, that should have cleared out the all that stuff. Let's go move right, right, down, left, right, right. Oh, of course. Yeah, so that seems to be working. So I think what I want to do now is you could when you move the creature move. Let me just update this real quick, and also let me row that over there. Yeah, that's really kind. Somebody's cheering me on Steam, so that's very nice of them. Let me just commit these changes. Git diff. Cool. Git add dot git commit him, and what is this? This is actions now. Handle cleaning up siblings. Cool. So here in there should be creature move. We should be checking for. I'd love to move it out of here, but basically in creature move we ask the like if we bump into an entity, we ask it, hey, what is the default action that I perform when I bump into you, and then we perform it. So then what I should do is check here. But I don't know what my yeah, so I don't know what action I'm coming from, unfortunately. I guess I could say if there is a batched move action, fail it. So next action equals self.brain.actions 0. If next action or is instance next action and action dot move action and next action parent. So if the next action in our brain is a move action and it has a parent, we're going to assume right now that we're part of a batched move operation. So let's just say next action dot fail and self. So I'm probably going to need somebody's help in testing this. So let's try this out, because the kobolds just move around too much and make life hard for debugging sometimes. Okay, so let me join. Okay, and I need somebody to join in as well so I can attack them or they can attack me, however that works out. Okay. Hey, thanks, Tyreek. Yeah, you can just sit there, and yeah, Bluestone is closer. If you want to just stand still, Bluestone, I need to test something out on you. The rest of you can move about if you like. Move up. And then now, if I say move right, left, 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 it should cancel out the move lefts. So I hit him. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so there we go. So that canceled out the the batched move, which is okay. Should I've been debating whether or not I should have a separate attack action or if that should just be part of the bumping. Because right now, if I wanted to attack, let's say if I wanted to attack Bluestone twice, so I said move right, right, it's only going to attack him once because we cancel out the attack. So I'm trying to think, if you want to do multiple attacks, should I support that? Please give me your thoughts. But let me also, cool, so that worked. It was a way simpler implementation. So git status, git add dot, git commit dash m, attacking cancels batched move. There we go. All right, making good progress today. What else? Yeah, let's. What I really want to do is work on this silly glove item. So that's what I'm gonna do, because that's where my interest is taking me right now. Where's items? Items are entities. There we go. So class glove. Here's of type held item. Let me just lift all this stuff because it's going to be the same. Yeah, no, I agree, Tyreek. Follow my heart. Wherever this takes me, I'm gonna go because it's my fun project. So I think here, this held item, perform action. I think I just need to override this, right? Is that how that works? And I just need to define a new action for throwing. I think that's right. So we have move action, idle action, equip action, use action. I want an attack action, which is this guy up here, which is kind of big. Let's copy that and modify that. So this is going to be throw action. And this just checks adjacency, so that's fine. The prereq is the same. Hey, Felix. The Lambda console is a console called Commander. It is just like a console emulator for Windows. It allows me to do a few nice things. Like here, I'm running this is a command prompt shell, and then I have chat open and a bash prompt. It has some nice coloring, stuff like that. Okay, so I don't want to hurt. I want to do something different. We don't damage. Yeah, what I want to do, this might be somewhat involved. Let's see. Now let's just see if I can get this, if this is hooked up correctly. Perform owner visible. I think this is just weapon.verb. Say weapon.verb. Weapon equals owner held item. Okay, so I think I don't want damage dealt because you're not going to hurt them, but it should print throw. Then let me hard code a glove in there somewhere. So let's go to scene. And let's put in a, where's the big list of things? Yeah, X. So I equals item.glove, position equals something. So say 17, 9. It should be fine because the palette should default to bright yellow, I hope. Yep, it does. Cool. Cool. Take care, Bluestone. Glove has the wrong. What? What? Why does it have the wrong indication on there? Glove? Did I not? Oh, did I? Yeah, I didn't overwrite that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can actually bump somebody with it now. Yeah, Joshua Skelly throws kobold. Okay, so what I want to do now is what I want to do is when we perform the throw, I want to just physically move. So I want to calculate a line, and I want to check the points in a line to make sure that I'm not colliding with world geometry or other players. Let's do that. And let me also pull open Python TDL docs. I'm pretty sure they have a tdl.map.bresenham. I think is what I want. I think it's a pretty straightforward implementation too, I think. There we go. And yeah, I think you just you give it I think it's a from and a to, and then it returns you a sequence of XY chords from the start and to the end, and it includes both the start and end. Cool. So let's do that. Glove. Let's say also self.range equals. Oh man, what's a good range? 5. That's a pretty good throw, I suppose. So then let's go to the throw action. Action throw. If weapon has header, weapon and throw or range. Range equals weapon.range. Up here, range equals say 3. So we'll have a default range for throw actions, but the weapon can override that. And then do I have I imported TDL in here? Maybe I've not. Import TDL, and what I want to do is path equals tdl.map.bresenham, and I need to go from self.position from this is the action, so or owner. Yeah, so owner.position And that's going to go to, I need to figure out the direction. Yeah, I guess I don't have a, so when I bump, I get a target, and I know which direction the target is, right? So I can figure out target, our dx equals self up position owner dot position x minus self target dot position dot x, and then let's do the same thing for the y. You like the hastily copied part? Has adder should be spelled like that. Let me see. Where do I want to throw this to? So if dx greater than z or not equal to 0, dx equals yeah, and then say dest equals owner dot position and dx dest equals dest at 0, dest at 1, and this is plus dx times range. But let's make this weapon range, because range is already has a meaning. So let's do that. Range. There we go. Elif dy not equal to 0. Dest equals dy times weapon range. I think this will do it correctly, maybe. Oh, in the doc string, yeah, I think the implementation just says implementation hastily copied from Rogue Basin, which is that's a cute little bit of documentation. If you don't know, Rogue Basin is a great resource for lots of roguelike knowledge, like implementation and otherwise. Okay, so now to dest is where we want to throw to, and then print path. See if that does what I think it's going to do. Let's give this another run. I was really worried there for a second that the kobold was going to steal my glove. So Felix is asking, why do I multiply by range? So what should happen? That's curious. And I hurt him? That's really weird. If somebody wants to join in and help me out, like these guys are really squirrely. Right now, the throw would be if you're wearing the glove and you bump somebody. I'm trying to keep things pretty easy, but for some reason, the glove is still the. Looks like the glove. It's on action. Oh, duh. I haven't specified that yet. So let's do that. So let's close this out. And here, instead of returning an attack action target, I need to return a row action target. There we go. That should do the right thing. So what I'm doing is in the action, the throw action, let me see. So right here, I'm saying I'm taking the owner's position and the target's position, and I'm doing just a subtraction to figure out the direction in relation to the direction that the target is from the owner. And this is either going to be they're going to be off either plus or minus 1 on the x or plus or minus 1 on the y, because if this prereq is met, that should hold. So then once we know what direction they are, we can multiply that by the range to see how far we throw them. I may make throw a normal action, but it would be maybe really maybe I can make it a normal action and make the glove version just a lot better. Okay, so Game Dev 513 says, "Wow, that code looks so tender." Not quite sure what that means. Thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Let me see. Yeah, so let's. Aren't you staying directly in front of an enemy with throwing? You should be. You should be either on either one of their 4 sides. Yes. Oh, he stole it from me. No. Let me quit and try that again because it's gonna take way too long to track down that kobold and kill him. Let me just race to the glove. Sorry, Felix, I quit and right, turn down, right. So throw the kobold, and do I get any? I don't get any. I'm really curious why it's not calling. This should be calling the on perform of throw action, because when you bump, or wait, no, because when you bump a creature, its default is yeah, because it supplies its default perform. It's at the entity level. Perform, or is it the creature level? Somewhere we is it here? Get action. Maybe it's at the. Let's see, where is this? Yeah, so attack action. So we basically have to do logic now that we don't always want to attack. Sometimes we want to make a choice based upon what do we have. So this is in creature move. Yeah, so creature moves. So we want to basically say, how do we do this? Because we say if there's an action to perform. So yeah, so if we're bumping into an entity, we ask for their action. But maybe we should say something about the item. Its action maybe overrides something like that. Def get action. Hmm. I mean, or should they not? I don't know. Like, let's just I guess we'd add a property to item, I suppose. Um, I'm trying to think what's the best way to do this. Because we're always going to perform the default action for the entity unless the item itself has a an action that we should do instead. Um, I guess I can just add a def get special action self return none. And then creature so action to perform equals self.held item dot get special action. Well, that's not quite right, right? So if des.ePosition, so action to perform equals that. If not action to perform, then do that. Then let's not do it that way. Let's just move this up here. So let the item provide its special action, and if there's no special action, then go ahead and get the default action that the entity hands back to you, and then the glove def get special action. Then I need to provide the target to that. Then up here, I guess. How is this being used in creature? Action to perform. Yeah, so this expects an instance. Yeah, so let's pass in the entity here, and then an item, where that is, comma target. Yep, and then that should just work. Cool. So throwing won't do any damage, but throwing will move. Join. Move. Oh man, I gotta make a mad dash for the glove as usual. Okay, and move up, up. I think I should be able to throw anything at this point, actually. Move right, right, right. So that crashed. What happened? Tuple has no attribute X. Oh, Joshua. Oh, Joshua. It's action.py. Yeah. These aren't actual vector classes. They're just tuples. Oh, because I had regex search turned on. Let's turn that off. Cool. Yeah, you can go away. I think the glove is a held item. So whatever that means. Oh man, had a bad start position. Okay. So I threw the kobold. Did it print out anything? Yeah, so there we go. There is a sequence of coordinates. Yeah, so I think maybe that's reversed because it goes from 17 and gets smaller. So I think I have that. I think my math is probably flipped on this. So let me just change this around real quick. And then this should be owner. And then for point and path. Do I have scene up here? Yeah. So they do something like level equals scene dot current scene dot level. And here I can say if point in so I want to make sure that it's the point is actually inside the map. I don't want people to throw people outside the map. That would be bad. Actually, I'm running out of time, so real quick, let's just do the quick and dirty thing where is I just move them. So self dot target dot position equals dest at -1, which is Python syntax for the last element in the sequence, and it should be path at -1. There we go. So that should move the target to the last chord in the position, but this is we need to add a quick to do make sure this isn't off the map or inside geo or inside another creature. Yeah, but this ought to work. Famous last words. Okay, and now if I mv left down, Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I threw the kobold a little distance, which is all right. Um, yeah, and since we're getting short on time, I'm just gonna open it up for people to play. Hopefully, I'm still live. My Twitch is looking a little sketch. Um, yeah, I'll let people play. Cool. Yeah, hopefully it makes sense, Felix. Um, yeah, so basically, I was implementing the glove. Actually, here, real quick, before I let people play, let's also let the dungeon master drop gloves, for fun, because if people don't get them, then what's the point? Um, let me just add this too. It's super. Again, this is all very hacky, but that's okay. Glove. Now everybody can get gloves, and you should be able to throw people and items around. Tyreek says, I missed the throw. Throw me. Yeah, so right now, throwing can only be performed by equipping a glove and bumping into people. I may just make it a normal verb, but just have a very weak version of it. Um, so I guess Felix has the glove. And yeah, right now the glove is pretty broken, so you should be able to throw people like through geometry and all kinds of crazy stuff. Um, so can you throw Tyreek, Felix? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I think next stream I want to make sure to check for collisions along that path, and I also want to animate it. And I think the animating part would be pretty easy. Um, yeah. Where do I want to move? I guess I want to get into the action, so let's move right a bunch and then down. I guess I will be honest. And over the weekend, I prototyped what the throw animation would look like, and it's not too bad. It's similar where I give it a dest, I ask for a series of chords, and then just over time I just animate through the chords, and it worked out pretty well. Yeah, it adds a little bit of I guess extra something that makes it just nice to look at. Yeah, and Felix, you can throw items around too. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Um, like I want bump to move because that or bump to interact. Um, I think that makes sense, but like for items, it makes it hard because you can't pick them up unless you drop your. You have to. Yeah, so you have to type drop Felix in order to get rid of your glove. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm still working through throwing. Maybe yeah, you can type in bang drop and that will drop your equipped item. Yeah, just added at the beginning of the stream. That is a new thing. And also you can cancel out of like if you do an attack while you're moving, it will cancel out the move chain. But also, if you do an attack, you can't batch attacks anymore. So the first time you do an attack, your little move chain stops. So you can't do multiple attacks right now. Oh no, Felix, why are you chasing me? Yep. Tyreek has the glove. Get that kobold. Are you just running off to hide? Oh, wrong way. I'm come back for you, Lagarcito, see if I can help. Oh, the kobold moved on us. I'm also wondering too, if you issue a new series of batched moves, should that also cancel the current set of batched moves? Okay, it's looking like it's 1 o'clock. So I will. What I'll do is I'll just go ahead and, as always, I'll let this run as long as people want to keep playing. But I'll do my little sign out stuff. So let me pull that up. So yeah. Hey, I'm Joshua. Still am. This has been Lunch Break Roguelike. It's a little project I work on every lunch hour, where I'm making a little Python roguelike using TDL. Felix and I wrote a Twitch API in Python called Twitch Observer to get the Twitch integration. Those are the two things I'm using to write it. It's turning out to be a blast. I really look forward to this. This is a fun way to spend my lunch hour. I want to thank people who watch me stream. That means really a lot. If you notice, the people who have blue names in the game are my regulars, and they have a little special blue color to the names. Everybody else, you're just orange until I recognize you, and then you will get promoted to blue status arbitrarily. Also, I'm an affiliate, so you can subscribe to me. I have 2 subscribers, Codrake and Fifth Elephant, and their support means the world to me. But not only does it mean the world to me, they get special privileges, like they can add commands in chat. So if you type in !commands, it gives a list of the commands that I created a couple, and then Coda created a couple, so subscribers can create commands. Also, the last Friday of every month, I'll work on a project or projects defined by subscribers. Everybody can watch, but subscribers get to tell me what to do. And Gavin requested a Blender Basics topic, and Dakota requested a Minecraft modding exercise. So I think both of those will be interesting. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you want to get in on that and tell me what to do, you can always subscribe by the end of the month and let me know. So I'll let this run. Folks, have a good rest of your day.